If I offered you $1 million right now, would you take it? Of course you would. Almost everyone would. But what if accepting that money meant losing everything you've ever learned? Every skill, every lesson, every mistake that made you wiser, every piece of knowledge you've ever gained. Would you still say yes? Probably not, because deep down, you already know the truth. Money can be lost, a business can fail, a job can disappear, but a powerful mind can build everything back, again and again. That's why the wealthiest people in the world don't just invest in businesses, they invest in themselves. Because your greatest asset isn't your bank account, it isn't your car, it isn't your house, it's your mind. And today, you're going to discover why your mind is the greatest investment you'll ever make.
Most people spend years trying to make more money, but very few spend time becoming more valuable. They chase higher salaries instead of higher skills. They buy expensive things instead of buying knowledge. They want results without becoming the kind of person who can consistently create those results. Money is only a reflection of value, and value begins inside your mind. Every book you read, every skill you learn, every problem you solve becomes an asset that nobody can take away. Imagine two people. The first wins the lottery. The second spends 5 years learning valuable skills. At first, the lottery winner looks richer, but years later, the person with knowledge often creates lasting success. Because knowledge doesn't just make money, it creates opportunities. It builds confidence. It helps you adapt when life changes. Markets change, technology changes, jobs disappear. But a person who never stops learning never runs out of opportunities. That's why successful people invest in education long after they leave school. Learning never ends. Neither does growth. Think about your daily habits. Every hour scrolling without purpose is an investment. Every hour learning something valuable is also an investment. The difference is, one pays temporary entertainment, the other pays lifelong dividends. Your future isn't built in one day. It's built one decision at a time. 10 pages today, one workout today, one new skill today, one difficult conversation today. Small investments, massive returns. Most people underestimate consistency because its rewards are invisible at first. But compound growth works quietly. Then suddenly, everything changes. Every successful entrepreneur, every great leader, every high performer has one thing in common. They never stop improving their thinking, because your life follows your mindset. If your thoughts stay small, your actions stay small. If your actions stay small, your results stay small. Change the way you think, and eventually you change the way you live. Success is rarely an accident. It's the result of thousands of smart decisions made over time. So here's today's challenge. Before you spend money trying to look successful, spend time becoming successful. Read one chapter, learn one skill, ask one better question, improve by just 1% today. Because the greatest investment you'll ever make isn't in the stock market. It isn't in cryptocurrency. It isn't even in your business. It's in the person looking back at you in the mirror. Protect your mind, feed your mind, challenge your mind. Because when your mind grows, everything else has a chance to grow with it. Remember this: money can be lost, opportunities can disappear, but a disciplined, educated, and resilient mind can always build again. Your mind is your greatest investment.